December's job report released today caps off a sluggish year for employers and workers. The U.S. economy only added 50,000 jobs last month, making 2025 the worst year for job gains since 2020 and the COVID-19 pandemic. But the unemployment rate did drop to 4.4% in December, marking a downward swing after rising to a four-year high in November. CBS News Money Watch correspondent Kelly O'Grady joins me now from the New York Stock Exchange. Kelly, mixed results here, but how do you read this?
Yeah, I think, look, mixed is a good way to brand this. I was really happy to see the unemployment rate come back down to 4.4%. You and I talked about this a lot in the November jobs report because we saw it, tick up to 4.6. That was giving everyone, including myself, a lot of anxiety. But 4.4 is back within a healthy band. We like to see that. However, the thing that did stand out to me is that we saw those October and November revisions. So the last 3 months was significantly weaker than we thought. You put this into context, kind of zoom out at the annual level. 2024, the monthly average, when you look at the number of jobs added each month, was 3 times what it was in 2025. So it is a significant drop-off, but we aren't in a mass firing, right? This is still a slow to fire job market. And we are hearing from economists that we could see some stabilization in 2026. So it was mixed. There's some good parts, there's some bad parts. I think what people do in the next 3 months, if you see businesses say, we feel okay, we're done with the uncertainty, we are going to hire more, then we're on a good footing. If you see those firings start to come, as a lot of people are concerned about, that's when you start to worry. So let's wait and see.
And the White House focused on the positive wage growth. That was up 3.8% in December from the year before. Why is that crucial?
It's critical because you want your wages, the money coming into your pocket, growing faster than the inflation rate, right? The amount that you're paying out increasing more and more, right? You want that gap to increase. And if you look at the past 5 years, wages have not grown as fast as prices. That is why we feel that crunch. So it's really important, and especially because in November, we saw it pretty anemic in terms of growth. This was a nice rebound to end the year. We want to see that continue to grow. And if you think about 3.8%, that's significantly higher than the inflation rate that is under 3%. So we like to see that. The president is right to celebrate that.
What does all this mean for interest rates?
We're not getting any movement, Lindsay, okay? You and I are going to be talking in a couple of weeks. Federal Reserve meets at the end of January. We're going to get a wait and see. The fact that the job numbers came in weaker than expected, some people might say, oh, look, you got a cut. But it didn't fall off a cliff. So we're likely not going to get any movement until this summer, unless there is a big hiccup.
Okay, Kelly, thank you so much. And by the way, before we let you go, we want to congratulate you on your 2 new gigs, co-host of CBS News 24/7 Mornings with our Vlad Duty at 9 a.m. on the stream, co-host of CBS Saturday Morning with Adriana Diaz, in addition to being our economy and all things business guru. I don't know when you sleep. I don't know how you do it. I see you walking around with energy drinks. Do you have any words? Speech?
Well, first of all, thank you so much. I really appreciate the kind words. It's all energy drinks and lack of sleep, but I take inspiration from you. You're doing this all year long shift with 2 kids, so you got me beat there.
No. Nobody works harder than you, but you do need to go to sleep because you have to be here in like 5 hours. All right, Kelly, thank you.